get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county. What?
Oh my God. I don't know if it's old or new, because the thumbnail from it looked kind of throwback, like I'm familiar with it. You dig it, eyes on my mama. And sometimes Count Capone, if certain shit become relevant, he'll upload a throwback clip to show that, damn, he was having conversations about this way back. And I saw some content earlier today that I know was throwback about Hold On Honey trying to go in on Bleu Davinchi. First, they were starting off about how Hold On Honey got into this whole thing with Jay Diggs based on Bleu Davinchi initially, and how humbly Jay Diggs was just suggesting that Wack100 perhaps may want to utilize the intelligence that Jay Diggs deemed obvious that Wack possessed to ask him about certain specifics with his case. He said nothing disrespectful whatsoever. And, you know, Hold On Honey just went, started incriminating him in the death of not only Mac Dre, but his son. Oh, my mama, I couldn't believe it. I don't know how it went from one thing to the other. But then, at that point, Hold On Honey was being very supportive of Bleu Davinchi, anti Big Meech, and pro Cuffy. If you don't know, you don't know, do your e-search. Then it flipped somehow along the way. Hold On Honey said he spoke too soon, and he said he became educated on what a safety valve is, Queen for a day, and he talked to Baby Runner. And other than, I don't know if it was anybody else. It was Baby Runner, he claimed, clarified to him, neighborhood 40s, Baby Runner. He said Baby Runner clarified him that Bleu Davinchi would be no good on the USP yard after he took the safety valve. That was Hold On Honey words. But now I just saw a title on Count Capone with Hold On Honey and Bleu Davinchi in it. Don't know what the title actually said. I'm just in these YouTube streets looking for content. And y'all know Bleu Davinchi, the homie. I've been knowing him before he knew Meech. And then Hold On Honey.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county. What?
He been having my name in his mouth lying since day uno. So we just gonna check it out.
He wanted to know about the Big Meech situation.
Oh yeah, it's a throwback. That's what I assumed. And this count now, Big Meech, Hold On Honey name been in the headlines. I guess this is related to, if you don't realize, I think Big Meech says something to acknowledge he realized Hold On Honey been trolling him. If y'all don't know, Big Meech been streaming lately. That's what it was. And I believe somebody in his comments mentioned Hold On Honey, and Big Meech bit, and he went on one. So I guess Count Capone is uploading some older content that relates to what's currently going on.
Big Meech. Oh, the one to work? Was his name on the work? You seen that paperwork, right?
Yeah. Yep.
The paperwork.
And I talked to Cuffy too.
The paperwork where he's setting up the deal.
Tammy.
No, kill her.
Tammy.
Let's eliminate Tammy. She's in there too.
But he supposedly is
I read the paperwork, and as much as easy it is to make it sound or look like Big Meech was involved in setting Cuffy up based on what the paperwork says, what Cuffy has stated. If you really read the paperwork, it don't say Big Meech had nothing to do with it. You could be suspicious, but you can't put that on Cuz.
He told her is the how it's supposed to
You
work.
want the work so you can put it up?
It don't matter. I think they've seen it. I mean, I'll take it though. Is his name in the work though?
Yeah.
Oh.
His name in this.
Okay, so this might not be the work that I've seen.
This exposes. We got to work.
Okay.
So this particular paperwork.
Just imagine, look. Loose Coochie Lips and Cole and Ashley Cannon so happy to be on the camera. Sitting there. This is just hilarious to me, thinking how he ended up. Remember, he started this campaign at No Jumper, sitting next to Ho No 100. And at this point, he had no idea that he was going to be where he was at, where he is right now, and the shit he was sitting on camera saying next to this nigga, being motivated by this nigga, was going to play a big part. Just think about the kick. Jay Reed, Marciano, this nigga right here.
His name is in the work. I remember Big Meech got arrested in 2005. This is going back to 2011, where the feds identify that Big Meech.
Shout out Big Meech. I've been knowing Cuz since like 99. On my mama, East Side, E-double.
Put together, I just sent it to you. It's like page 11, 12, you got it. He put together the whole drug.
I used to be Big Meech plug on my mama. It was a time when Big Meech used to be out here. He had a house in Gardena off Vermont. And I used to be selling weed. As a matter of fact, I used to sell weed for SIBO manager Tipo from Delamo. Big old Suge Knight type nigga. I got a lot of history with SIBO and Tipo. I used to sell weed for Tipo at the time. Not really sell weed for Tipo, but Tipo had the big sack. And he used to front me weed. So I used to just get it from Cub. But at that time, Big Meech used to buy all my sacks on my mama. And my line Meech was I come through there, used to clean me out. And then I remember being in Atlanta, Miami, a couple different places on the road down the line in G-Unit days. And that Bombay, LA, Cali, stupid, dumb OG Kush that used to be hard to access when you get on that road. Big Meech used to have that shit anywhere he landed on the motherfucking map. But I remember Cuz used to have mind you, being on South Beach on spring break, bro, where to get from one stoplight to the next stoplight in a car is going to take you 6 hours. So you just got people that have traveled in from all states, females in two-piece bikinis, walking the streets all night long. It's like Vegas. I don't give a what time you go to sleep. When you burn out, it's cracking. When you wake up, it's cracking. It's just cracking. So at that time, Big Meech used to get the most expensive bombing suite on South Beach at the hotel where Scarface, they shot that movie on Scarface where he was in the shower and all that. It's modernized on the inside, but on the outside, they got it looking just like it looked when he ran out and after he came out and got released in the shower and he came out of smoke. It looked just like that. Big Meech used to get that motherfucker. I remember going up in there to see Cuz at the top. I used to get the main suite. And he used to have I come in there like with Buck, whoever I'm with, quick visit, whoop, whoop, whoop. And Big Meech used to keep it to where that weed we used to chase hard to get on the road. He had so much of it. I'd be just leaving. He'd be like, SPI, get you some of that weed, cuz. So I like it'd be a box, cuz, like a big ass box. I'd go in there and give me a humble amount. And cuz used to embarrass me with generosity. Be like, oh, fuck that, cuz, get you a weed. Like, get you a cup. Let me get like a party cup, like them red cups. And then like I get some, I call myself put some. Oh, my mom used to make me stuff that motherfucker. Small, humble moments. Got a couple more moments I could share. Shout out to Big Meech, cuz did that 10 toes down. Legendary. Handcuff from West Boulevard. Loken.
Deal between the drug cartel and Cuffy. You go to page like late 11 and top of 12, you'll see it. So in this situation, this is the only place where it's just not on Tammy and it's not on this, to where the FBI identified that he met this dude in the county jail of Michigan. He then contacted Cuffy and orchestrated the whole drug transaction.
They do not say he orchestrated. If anything is described as orchestrated, you would have to say they put that on Tammy. And then you would have to be extremely, you know, almost detective-ish to then force Big Meech into the position they trying to put him. Yeah, if I want to be a hater or just admit or accept the probability that it possibly could have happened, that's there. But the proof that Cuz was involved in what they trying to connect him to, it just don't exist.
Now here goes the thing. You already doing 30 for the same charge. So now they got you 6 years later. Dead to bang. Telephone, you orchestrated with the drug cartel member to do the drug transaction with Cuffy. They identified that Big Meech is the one that did this. That carry a mandatory 10 years, right? For conspiracy. You never seen him charged with it. You got to work.
I didn't really.
Go to page 12. Yeah, so, you know. Did it go to you?
Yep.
Go to page 12. September 2011. Flannery requested CSI to help coordinate delivery of a load of cocaine to be controlled by Suarez, who at the point was already in contact with CSI. Right, got the docket number. CSI credibly testified that she first met Suarez by telephone when Suarez contacted CSI to ask how Flannery was doing. So that's Tammy they
So CSI, I was just gonna say, ain't Meech, because they say Meech met Cousin a cell. CSI met Meech, met Suarez allegedly by phone, but he clarified that.
Talking about, right? Flannery confirmed that he and Suarez were friends and they had met in the county jail in Michigan. Although CSI did not meet Suarez in person.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna keep it at Google. Did I just miss something?
Jail in Michigan.
Wait, hold on.
When Suarez contacted CSI to ask how Flannery was doing. So that's Tammy they talking about, right? Flannery confirmed that he and Suarez were friends and they had met in the county jail in Michigan.
Confirmed to whom? To Tammy or to some officials? I'm curious.
Although CSI did not meet Suarez in person, she spoke with Suarez by phone and text. Suarez sent CSI a picture of himself sometime in 2012. Suarez asked CSI if she knew someone who might want to buy some pills. So it goes on and on and on and on. Just gonna let you know that they identified Big Meech as the one that put the drug deal together between him, the chick, and Cuffy. Now the problem is this. That's a motherfucking conspiracy.
Wait. Is he still reading? Hold on. How did Big Meech identify, put together, come up? Hold on.
Him, the chick, and Cuffy.
Wait, no,
now the problem is this.
That's just a lot less official than what he was reading. Let's see.
Big Meech as the one that put the drug. No. So it goes on and on and on and on. Just gonna let you know that they identified Big Meech as the one that put the drug deal together between him, the chick, and
you see how unofficial the statement becomes. He's reading word for word. Then he get to the point that's supposed to be the haymaker, the motherfucking punchline, the ace in the hole, the whoop wop de wop boop boop boop, and then it's ooh ah. Check it out. This shit do not hit like how the reading was hitting.
Just gonna let you know that they identified Big Meech as the one that put the drug deal together between him, the chick, and Cuffy.
Who is they? Did they let you know? Man, knock it off. Let's see how he gonna sum it up. He like one of them good old Sunday preachers that get up there, open the big old Bible, read a small little bitty scripture like this, close it, and then preach for 2 hours and have y'all screaming and shouting.
Now the problem is this.
What's
That's
the problem?
a motherfucking conspiracy. I don't care how you cut it. And because you already doing 30 for the same type of charge, it's gonna come with another 10-year tail. He never was charged.
Never charged with conspiracy.
Never is right there.
That's minimum conspiracy.
Yeah. Because you already in there for that on the 30 piece. They got you dead bang. Orchestrating the whole deal.
Damn.
He say that now, but what he read never said that. All it talked about was CSI. Just notice that, man. Smoke and mirrors, y'all.
I'm prison. So, it's a lot there, but people get the popularity vote for whatever reason. Again, it's content.
I feel like his favoritism.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's the people's champ for some of these people. Some of these people think he's gonna come home and get back to what he used to do.
Wow, this is even before he came home, and nigga, he don't know. He just a hater. That's crazy. He on Takuchi nuts though, on the shit next to loose coochie lips. From Takuchi to loose coochie.
He'd be a damn fool. I think he's gonna go another route, TV land or whatever. But it is what it is. Shit. If the work was on me, they'd talk about it, so we're gonna talk about it. Ain't nobody safe. But Meech ain't a gangster type dude, he a hustle type dude.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Dude like 56, 57 or something.
And he put his son in position to win right now. So at the end of the day, I thought he wasn't telling. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't see the paperwork, but I know
that one.
Yeah, I know Wack was mentioning it.
We put it up. Remember when we ran it when Cuffy's daughter came?
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, that's the paperwork.
That's the work.
Oh, I thought his name wasn't in it.
His work is in that one.
Oh yeah.
Lavish found out. Who would be doing the research? But at the end of the day, I mean, this the world we live in.
Butthead ass niggas.
This is where we at today, and people need to understand that crime don't pay. I mean, crime pays those people that tell on you because they paying these people $7,000-8,000 a month. You can Google that. But nobody's gonna do anything about anything. So, it's
only person we know we can confirm for sure had a call in from the feds to assure his safety against an internet adversary that he's never actually met in person. It's Hold No 100. When it comes to Jay Prince, I heard him reference it recently. Even though we know the bulk phone call was bullshit, he riding it out. And he's saying why Munchie B lied to Spody Face about being contacted about Draco the Ruler's murder from the CHP. He said he set up a secret person that fuck with him and Spody Face to ask Spody Face. This how much this nigga into all this old bullshit, all these other men business. Spody Face don't fuck with him, but I know somebody I'll fuck with that fuck with Spody. So I'm gonna have him ask Spody or tell him to ask Munchie. Spody asked Munchie. If the long story short, according to Hold No 100, the police came, talked to Munchie. He lied about it when Spody asked him. But this is him. The fuck I was trying to say. Let me just give you what he deserved. This dude, it's just this dude right here, bro. It's just crazy.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What? A liar, bro. I can't believe these dudes, bro.
Real high risk situation to be out there like that.
Well, Meech is also got West Boulevard Crip on his arm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
where that come from, but he definitely claiming that. I can't see Meech want to hit the street scene. I think Bleu Davinchi is totally wrong that this dude want to go hang out.
Hit the club and party.
Yeah. It's too much chatter out there. You know what I mean? We got the S-Class interviewing with us Friday.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's coming up.
S-Class. This nigga's Mr. Name Dropper. What did that post to mean? You got S-Class interviewing with you Friday. The S-Class come out and smut Meech. Did you do that? He don't even be knowing who he just be name dropping.
Out. They saying they piece now. So
if remember S-Class asked me if I saw his Cal Capone interview. I let him know I saw that he did it, but I didn't actually see it. We used to be in the Miami, before the BMF situation, we used to work together. His cousin used to be in a group as far as producing. Forget what their name was as a group. Was they some kind of nuts? But him and the boy McKinley Ave used to claim great. They was together. They was a production team. But then S-Class, S-Dog, he separated. And I remember at the time when we was in Miami in the BMF mansion. They used to be the Celine Dion mansion. Cuz was in there. He was like the main engineer, producer. Oh, my.
If I was Meech, I would go with 50 Cent, do phase 2. Remember, they still got from the time he got arrested, 2005 to now, 19 years. Arrested, fighting the case, all this stuff. You know, he can lie about a little bit or whatever they want to do. The Tammy, all that, everything leading up to doing the deal with 50, his son, to him getting out. That's a whole nother segment.
Mm-hmm. But
now I know the title. Hold on 100 says, this is what Bleu Davinchi got wrong about Big Meech. We got about 2.5 more minutes left, and that's what we're waiting to hear. What Bleu Davinchi got wrong about Big Meech?
Bleu was coming on here fighting, telling you that Big Meech was a rat, but he's a rat too.
Yeah, that's crazy. He got a safety valve. So I put him on the phone with 2 reputables who just got out the feds. On my phone, they questioned him. And I'll never forget the questions they asked him. They said, yo, it's 5 elements of it. 1, non-violence. 2, you got to take your deal in a reasonable time frame. 3, you couldn't be the leader of it. 4, you couldn't have had any prior prison. And they say, what's the 5th one? And the 5th one was you had to give up information. And at that time only, will they reduce your time? So they said, did they reduce your time? Because he was like, well, my attorney went in there and spoke for me. They're like, nah, your attorney can't speak for you. They got to get the information from you. Did they reduce your time? And he paused and said, yeah, by 8 months. So he did all that.
Riding.
For 8 months.
Last video I saw,
I was like, damn.
The video I saw, he said he had Baby Runner on the phone, and Baby Runner asked him, what you, he said, Wack100 said, can you go get the paperwork to see what you say? So he said, no, he said, Runner told him like, hey, no, fuck that. So after you took your safety file, was you behind the wall? He said, what's that? You know what that is, USP. He said, I was, but then after I took the safety file, they moved me to a minimum. And that's when Runner allegedly told him, oh, that mean you all bad. If you would have hit the USP with that safety file paperwork, they would have got at you.
You said, you're right, you told. You said, did you hear the CS?
It's a slightly different version of the story.
And or whatever the hell they, you know, whatever, you know, Joy said, nah. We ain't heard nothing else from him ever since. You see, he been quiet since Meech been on. He was having a fit at me. He thought Meech was coming home in
going to attack him
in like another month or 2, but he came home like the next week.
But he was on Cam Capone going big, right?
He been quiet.
He did some cool numbers like about 3-4 months ago or something.
No, I thought it was after that, right?
No, hell no. That was before Meech came home.
Okay.
Yeah, right before, yeah, a month or 2 before Meech came home, or a month, something like that.
Yeah.
Your USP. He never hit a USP either. He was in like a low security in Florida. I ain't been to the feds.
Hold on, 100 said out his mouth that he is aware that Bleu Davinchi was on the USP, took the safety valve, and then was sent to a minimum. Now he's saying he never hit the USP. Hell, I remember he was on here one day saying, I've never been to prison. I don't know why that would be an interest to him or why he would even come out his mouth to say something that preposterous about Mr. J71956 himself. But then again, he did say this.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
So when you call me about it, I know how to read paperwork. Paperwork's paperwork. But baby running them, 40s got on the line with him. You know what I'm saying?
Told you, said baby running.
Ate him up. Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't right.
What's up? This
He taking the Crips word. You dig a lies, he don't know what's going on. He gonna drop another nigga name. If you knew Baby Runner and Wack100 history, oh my God, right here on this internet. Shout out Mika buckethead ass.
Get you some money, you gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You gonna feel different.
Wasn't that possible? Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.